Sini-Gang. Join us on our Hangout.
Okay, well we're broadcasting. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something. Oh well, go ahead.
You sure?
Yeah, it's just a visual thing.
You can do it now.
Yeah, I know. It's not you can do it when you're talking.
Yeah, I'm looking for something real quick.
Yeah, just put the little thing at the bottom of the Sini-Gang on it.
How dare you forget?
It wasn't working for a while there. It was a issue.
Yeah. User error.
No. Well, yeah, then I didn't upgrade my version of Chrome. Yeah, I guess that was an error on my part.
Okay.
Okay, we're going now.
Okay.
It's the Sini-Gang with El Boogie.
Sterno Supernova.
And Brother Butterfly. I was like, who am I again? I totally forgot.
An identity crisis over there.
Hello.
Hey.
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the greatest podcast on earth.
Mm-hmm.
Still living. Once, I think podcast is a dead medium now, isn't it? Or is it
No.
still alive and kicking, man?
It's probably more popular now than ever. I mean, I was just telling, what have I been listening? I mean, I listen to a lot of new ones lately.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm about to say you don't ride in the car very much with Boogie, because every time I listen to this new podcast and it's telling me this and this new podcast telling me that, I'm like, wow, there's a lot of podcasts going on.
Well, I mean,
it's not like when we did it, when it was just people, spouting out random knowledge.
It's a different medium now.
Very
it's
different.
no longer like your grassroots,
except for us.
There we go.
Normal people.
Yeah.
Now it's like famous people
who know stuff, who actually have experts.
A message to deliver.
Not even that. It's just famous people. I mean, just famous people with their own outlets to.
There's that one that try to explore that murder case, and there's stuff like
Serial. Yeah. Serial. There's a podcast named Serial.
So it's serious, huh, man?
And there's some about like that try to get scientific explanations. I don't remember the title. He tells me.
I listen to Anna Faris.
I love Anna Faris, man.
So do I.
Uh-huh.
Her show's called
Is it a daily podcast or
Unqualified, which means she doesn't really know anything.
Okay.
She's unqualified to speak about stuff.
Right.
But she'll speak on it.
That could have been our name
Show
too.
is called
She's being honest, man. I like that.
Yep. The last few episodes, Chris Pratt, her husband, has shown up.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Yep. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
They had a little Parks and Rec reunion. Yeah, I listened to that. I was telling Sterno yesterday, I've been listening to Stay by the Bell podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's a comedian. She's going through every episode of Stay by the Bell from season 1. Not Good Morning, Miss Bliss,
which we talked about.
Do
you know what we're talking about?
No.
There was Say by the Bell before it was called Say by the Bell, called Good Morning, Miss Bliss, with Zach and Screech and Lisa Turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The teacher was the girl from The Parent Trap, the old Disney movie.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the thing, and then they changed it into what we know as Say by the Bell. And she watches an episode, then she does a podcast on each episode of Say by the Bell. She's a comedian, so it's funny, and they talk about how cheesy it is, stupid stuff they do. Stuff like that. That's hilarious.
That's funny. I was just channel surfing this morning, watching TV, and I stumbled upon, I think it's called Me TV.
Had no idea what that is.
I know.
Neither do I.
And anyway, it showed old episodes of Gilligan's Island and a couple other things. And then next, it had an advertisement with the old principal, Mr. Belding. Mr. Belding, right? So I guess they show episodes of Saved by the Bell on that channel also.
Didn't
he gained a lot of weight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's huge now, man.
I think wasn't there like a reunion thing where he was in it recently, or
he was on that Jimmy Fallon thing.
Oh yeah, that reunion. I'm thinking, yeah. What he trying to get?
Didn't he come from here, like Virginia Beach?
I'm not sure.
I think he went to Regent University. I could be wrong.
You mean spoke at it or
unqualified?
I think
because Regent isn't that old of a university. I mean, so.
It's been there a while.
Like what, in the 80s?
Yeah. CBN.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
CBN.
He's an older guy. I'm saying he would have.
CBN's been there as a college. It was just like CBN college.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Longer than I can remember.
Oh, okay. But Regent, I mean, I don't remember Regent being around till like 80s or something.
Yeah, that's when Virginia Beach thing. Here, Dennis Haskin. Let me see if I can find out if he was. I don't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Notre Dame High School, University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, but it doesn't talk about
Virginia Beach at all.
Yeah, grad school and all that.
Yeah.
But he might have been here for speaking or something. I don't know. Or he just doesn't recognize it.
He doesn't want to claim it.
Right.
So, yeah. Yeah, I listen to a lot. I mean, Joe Coy has a podcast I listen to. Mm-hmm. I can just look on my phone. I gotta remember. I listen to a lot. Let's see. Joe Coy. I listen to this Marvel podcast. I talk about comics.
Mm-hmm.
How to do everything, which teaches you how to do everything. The Priest.
The geeky priest.
He's a geek priest. He's a priest who loves Star Wars.
He really loves Star Wars. He really loves Star Wars.
He likes Star Trek also. He science fiction.
Okay.
Comic movies. But he's a priest. I don't want to say stationed. he's a priest in where is he at?
Currently
Holland, Amsterdam. I don't know. He's somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, I forgot what the term is for being there. It's not stationed. Yeah, right. You come from a military town, so you went to station, but that's not quite right.
He actually has like 3 different podcasts because this dude, he has a lot of stuff he likes to talk about.
Like one of them is hyper religious, or no? Or is it all just geeky stuff? I mean, I'm just asking. I don't know.
I wouldn't say it's hyper religious, but there
you would think
there is talk of religion.
At first I thought you were referring to the new show based on the graphic novel, The
Priest. That's Preacher.
That's totally different.
Totally different.
If you try to watch that thinking we were based on what we're talking about,
The Preacher. Okay, got it.
Which is also a very famous graphic novel.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about it? Did you watch it?
Not yet.
You haven't watched it.
No, I haven't recorded. I just haven't watched it yet.
I've watched it. It's slow.
And I think that's why. I mean, I started the episode and I was like, okay, this is too slow. So I stopped and watched something else.
The characters are true to their characters in the comic, but the storylines.
Tangent.
Yeah. Nowhere near the comic. But it's good. Just good. The comics, what makes it good is these characters are so deep and so screwed up that it's really interesting. And the show brings that out.
All right.
In fact, some of the shows like really messed up more than the comic, and the comic is really
twisted, demented.
Mm.
All right. What else do we have going on in this world of ours?
All lives matter.
Oh, damn.
I mean, I just want to say it. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about
it. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that term.
Yeah. You know why, right?
No, I don't.
Because people say that that's basically shutting down the whole idea of Black Lives Matter, because it's like, hey, if people say Black Lives Matter, no, all lives matter. That means, just basically telling them to shut up and just, dismissing the whole argument. That's why people, what was the other one? There was something similar where there was all the stuff about gay pride that was going on. People would say heterosexual pride day too, to kind of like counteract it, basically shutting down, so it's in effect just saying you don't want to hear what you have to say.
Dismissing.
Yeah,
I got you.
I mean, or maybe Boogie wants to elaborate more and not elaborate at all.
I'm not sure if I want to get into it. That's why.
Unqualified. One more time.
Well, I mean, the thing is, people are saying all lives matter, thinking, hey, that's a nice way of putting it, but it's like for people that are really, it makes other people mad, or
it's controversial,
and it's taking the term Black Lives Matter sort of out of context.
Mm-hmm.
Well, really, it's supposed to be Black Lives Matters too,
mm-hmm.
when you're just saying, hey, we matter too, but it sort of comes out, we matter. It's like, everyone matters,
right?
So I mean, the one of the popular things I read online on Reddit one day was a guy explaining it, saying, hey, we're all eating dinner.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I read that one.
You on Reddit?
I actually saw that one. That was like surprising to you, I know.
So yeah, so there's a guy
blowing my mind right now, Sterno, blowing my mind.
So this guy James.
We're
at a dinner. It was Thanksgiving dinner. Let's say it's Thanksgiving dinner.
James at Thanksgiving dinner.
We're all passing around the food. I'm passing the turkey. You're passing the corn, mashed potatoes. We're passing it all around. But we're passing it sort of around James. James isn't getting anything.
Oh no, poor James.
And James is like, "Hey, I am hungry. I need to eat." I say, "I'm sorry, James, but we all need to eat." Right?
Right.
James is like, "I need to eat." No, we all need to eat.
Right.
The fact is, nothing's changed. James still ain't eating.
Yeah, he's not. No one's addressing the problem. They're just,
like we all need to eat. Okay, that's sort of.
Yeah, the other one I saw was
sort of a stretch, but Well,
the other one I saw was like a cartoon with houses. Like one house is on fire, and the house next to it is like, it was basically the same idea. I'm not sure where. I'll have to figure out where that was, but
like we all need water.
Yeah,
right. We all need oxygen.
Yeah, but this house is on fire, so it needs to. But no, we all need water, and my house might catch on fire, but this house needs water right now, and like that whole idea. So it makes the same kind of points as he was talking about. So yeah, all lives matter. Yeah,
I mean that's sort of
it's an umbrella term, man.
Yeah, beyond that, it's just. It's not
my life matters more than you two. Just want you to know that.
No, all lives matter.
No,
unqualified, man.
If there was ever a time when one of us needs to live, it is going to be me. Because my life matters more than both of yours.
You can keep on believing that. We'll see what happens. You can hold on to that belief as long as until it actually comes into play.
You laugh now.
Y'all think I'm really nice most of the time, but when it comes to it, I'm like, oh well.
Cutthroat, man.
Yeah.
Right?
I know. Brother Butterfly, we all need to eat.
All right. Message accepted, or
you got a message out of that?
Yeah,
Sure, whatever.
Boogie's life matters.
It does, and I'll tell you why. I have a certain.
He's still going.
I know, right? I thought that was showing the importance of this.
I thought it was done. I was okay. Here we go.
We have touched the topic that he wants.
You have a certain.
Je ne sais quoi.
Oh, God.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi. That's some certain something.
Something.
That connects with people.
Okay.
I think both of you rub people the wrong way. So, if we were ever going to tell our stories, I would have to be the one to do it. Because if you guys tell it,
we're so abrasive,
you mean like we should die so you can be the one to tell people how we died? What are you talking about? Tell our stories.
Yes.
So if I would have wanted to survive, I would mess up the story.
You would get it wrong.
Yes, you would.
I don't give a crap. Boogie wore a dress and he started crying like a little girl. I don't care what happens to the story as long as I'm around. I don't care. Who cares about the damn story? It's like, oh, let's save Boogie so we can tell our story correctly. No, who gives a shit?
I do. One of us is gonna have to live.
I'll tell it the haiku, and that's all I want. I got to think about it, but haiku is hard.
And that's why you don't deserve to live.
Right?
You're gonna tell it in a haiku.
I'm saying I can tell it. I don't care how I tell it as long as I'm the one who lives. That's what I'm saying.
And I'll
do interpretive dance for all I care.
You're just more stating my point. Nobody wants to see sterno interpretive dance at
I don't care.
Any time of life.
My point is I don't care as long as I'm the one who lives. When it comes to
exactly,
your point about being
care.
the one to tell the story is not a real criteria for who should be the one who survives. Is what I'm saying.
I'm saving the world from sterno's interpretive dance. You are just gonna make the world.
It might have been
dumber.
It might have been the most touching thing you've ever seen. Well, you would have been gone anyway, but still, it might be the most beautiful. If I had time to really work on it, you
are making the world dumber, and I will make the world smarter. That is where we're at.
Oh my goodness.
So no argument for yourself, Butterfly.
I'm ready to sacrifice myself to see you interpretive dance.
See? You've been outvoted right there.
Like he's gonna interpret dance, yeah.
We had some bet. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, you and me?
Yeah, me and Sterno.
Not the one with your toe, is it?
No, with your toe. You had to put your toe in my mouth.
Oh, that's right.
What?
you obviously haven't been listening to the show lately.
That's like it was the grossest thing I could think of. Okay, because if the world ever discovered teleportation, if they created teleportation in our lifetime, I need to stick his toe in my mouth. It didn't
have to be our lifetime. That was the thing.
Yes, in our lifetime.
Ever. No, it was ever.
No, ever. Even in ever.
Because he was saying
in the afterlife, you will stick your big toe in my mouth.
Right. Whatever. That was the point was that how'd it go? You said it was a scientific impossibility for teleportation to ever happen. And I'm like, well, just because of the scientific impossibility now doesn't mean it's going to be a scientific possibility ever. Like it might forever at some point.
And don't get me wrong, I do read the science stuff. I do know people are working on this, and I do know the quantum physics
more than I do actually
of what's going on. And if they ever do it, they might do it with an inanimate object.
Okay.
Because I don't ever see them doing it with a human. Never.
Until they do.
Never.
That's my thing. Until it's done, it's impossible until it's done, basically.
It's never going to happen.
They said we couldn't get to the moon. We got to the moon. That's what I'm saying. It's just for example.
And Sterno is going to run a marathon.
It could happen.
I want to see it. If you do that, if you run a marathon, I will believe teleportation will happen sometime in the history of man.
How badly do I want you to believe that teleportation will happen sometime in the history of man?
In the history of man. See, hold on. We got to get this straight. Not in our lifetimes. So not in the next.
We'll be dead in heaven.
We could be long dead. Long dead.
It's going to happen, and Sterno's still going to have to stick his foot in my mouth in heaven.
And then he's the one who's losing the bet, not me. Just so you understand.
That's how confident I think that's not going to happen.
Ever.
Yeah, I mean, I think forever as long as the human race is still in existence.
Right.
You don't know what
there's a possibility, man.
The
potential is always there, man.
That's what I'm saying. Whereas he said no. There's just no way. Teleportation
ever. It's a science fiction thing. It'll
never. A lot of science fiction becomes science fact over time.
I have read about scientists who are working on teleportation.
Right.
They are working on it.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know. They're this close.
They're not that close.
They're like this.
You're gonna have this toe in your mouth like next month, man.
If that happened, I'm like, oh damn, I gotta stick my toe in his mouth.
That is like the grossest thing I could think of ever. Is his toe? If his feet are like the grossest thing ever. I mean, they are. He
thought of it. I didn't actually think of that.
Yeah, because I was saying that's how confident I am of it not happening.
Okay.
The grossest thing I could think of to put in my mouth is Sterno's foot.
I'm like, okay, I guess that'll work.
I mean, I'd rather kiss a pig or it's cleaner than Sterno's feet.
Oh my goodness.
Sterno's feet have been through, hell.
And I don't argue that part of it. I mean, their feet, I walk to different places.
If we went to a manicurist,
bathing, no preliminary
at the moment that it happens, the teleportation, the moment the guy materializes,
as your toe is, man.
We'll be in heaven someplace, and I'll stick my toe in his mouth, and then St. Peter will be like, "What the hell is this?" And they're like, "There was a bet, 2016." And he's like, "Okay, well, stop doing it now. It's getting weird, but we'll have done it." So it's written. Hear it in the stars.
You might have lost his bet already, man. Didn't Jesus teleport, man?
No, he never teleported.
He only resurrected. Get it right. That's so much easier than teleporting.
He walked on water, but he never teleported over the water. Is there any time where Jesus had teleported? Never.
Oh well, sort of.
There was sort of.
I don't know. It depends on how
he was seen one place and then seen at another, almost simultaneously one time. I think. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
Pentecost, he kind of appeared to them, sort of
as a vision.
No.
Okay.
He's scared. He's scared.
No, I'm not. He's scared because I don't.
So you don't believe in Jesus? So are you saying you don't believe in?
I don't believe he teleported. I can tell you that.
You don't believe in the holy teleportation of our Lord and Savior?
I mean, it would have helped out a lot spreading the word. He'd have been like, "Yo, hey, disciples,
deuces,
meet me in the next town. I'm gonna get a head start." No, they all walked.
This was after all. You got all the power. We powered up when he reached the next level. Then he was able to do the teleporting part.
He didn't teleport at all.
The more I think about it,
it's called Jesus Go.
Jesus teleport. It's Jesus walks.
And he threw Pokeballs at people like
Jesus Go.
Jesus walks. Haven't you ever heard the term Jesus walks? Where in the Bible does it say Jesus teleports?
You got to read between the lines.
I've heard ascended, descended,
but he appeared.
That's totally different.
He appeared to them.
Appeared.
Yeah, so that's to me that's teleporting because he was somewhere else, then he was there, and then he went somewhere else again.
This is why I need to be the one that lives. Because you guys are making, you are taking Jesus.
You lost.
This is an entire argument I hadn't even considered, the biblical argument, and you can't win the biblical argument. You know that, and never. There are people now still believe in creationalism. So
let's put it down now. Sterno says Jesus had teleported.
Why not?
Because it didn't.
What is the definition of teleporting? Being in one place and going somewhere else, and then going back. That's teleporting, right?
Isn't that taking the molecules in your body and whatever, and taking the exact same thing and putting it somewhere else through a warp or some kind of
teleporter?
By some means.
Ports, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be by a warp or port or whatever.
Oh man.
Across, port.
Yeah,
move,
a portal.
To move across space.
So you're saying Jesus got
from one place to another
by portal.
No, there's no portal. Portal is just
by teleporting.
Teleporting doesn't require a portal per se.
That is not teleporting.
Your definition of teleporting is weird.
You're the one that just said it. Go from one place to another through a port.
No, I didn't. No, I'm seeing the definition of the word. Moving.
The word is teleport.
Yeah.
And you said moving from port to port.
Mm-hmm.
No, place to place.
Okay.
So he went from one place to another. Did I say port to port?
Let's rewind.
Oh, anyway.
The power to turn back time.
Oh, God. I'm just saying, if you strictly go from the definition of teleporting as being in one place and being another, like instantaneously, I'd have to go with what Butterfly said, which is actually he did teleport. It's in the Bible.
No.
Just because you don't believe.
Right.
No.
Boogie's argument is still that man will not devise a teleport machine.
Yeah. And I think he will eventually be able to, assuming he's still around.
No.
We went supernatural on his ass.
Yeah,
man.
that is kind of going past the bet. So,
right.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Don't matter. I'm confident.
We can see the Jesus point.
Yeah.
That's not right. By technological means. That's by the power of God.
Exactly. The divinity. There's no denying the divinity.
That's why I need to be the one that lives. Because this is the kind of stuff you will be spreading the world, telling these things to the world.
I will be giving them hope. Exactly. Like one day we will be able to teleport like Jesus.
And you're being pessimist, like this will never happen. Never ever. No hope.
People need to be inspired to aspire to new, greater heights of technological breakthroughs. And you're like, nope, can't happen. Nope.
No.
I yearn for the day for that interpretive dance. No, man.
That requires both of you to be dead, by the way. All right. So if I were you, you don't yearn for my interpretive dance.
Like I said, I will be the one to live because I'm the only normal one here.
Really?
Yes.
People that have been listening to this podcast since the beginning, I don't know. You think you're more normal than
yes.
Butterfly or I?
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
To each his own. Each opinion matters, man.
Oh Lord, all opinions.
All opinion matters.
Yeah, that's That's just being a chicken, not doing. What do you really think? Who do you think is the most normal of the three of us?
I want you to go to church next week.
Mm-hmm.
After church, go to the priest and ask him, did Jesus teleport? And he would laugh at you, just like you are laughing now, right?
Because you'd be like, obviously he teleported.
No question.
I do not put limits on my God. He can do whatever he wants to do. Why do you put limits on God? God is all powerful, omnipotent.
Limits on man.
But we're talking about God as man. So why couldn't he teleport?
Look,
because
the bet don't change, man. He wants to know that Jesus didn't teleport. Go to the priest, man. He's telling you, man.
And he would laugh at you, wouldn't he?
Go to your podcast and ask.
He might laugh, but when you thought about it, be like, yeah, by definition.
Ask the priest on the podcast, man.
That would be an interesting question to post. What's the name of that priest? The one who does the Star Wars podcast?
Oh man, Father Roderick. I don't remember.
Roddenberry?
No. Then he would be a definite yes.
He teleported. Where do you think I got the inspiration from?
I can't remember the name of his. I mean, he has Geek Week podcast, and I'm trying to remember his name. Yeah, okay, here we go. He is. I don't want anything to start playing, so hold on.
Okay.
About shows. SQPN is his website.
Okay.
Father Roderick. I was close. What did I say?
I think you did say Roderick.
I did say Roderick.
You did say Roderick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember correctly.
He has 3 shows. The Break, which is the perfect way to start your day with a mix of music, news, movies, TV series, video games,
and
history,
teleportation.
Inspiration, science fiction, and more. He has a show called The Walk with Father Roderick, a podcast about health, fitness, weight loss, and the spiritual well-being, and The Catholic Insider, which is, about Star Wars or something. He does have another show called Secrets of Star Wars. He also has a Doctor Who.
Wow, he likes talking. If he has that many shows, man. I
mean, the only one I think I listened with you to with you, Boogie, was the one where he was looking at the Force Awakens trailer. That's the one I was, he was giving his critique and getting all excited by it. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, that would be an interesting question to post to Father Roderick.
Why don't you just post it to, tell your own priest. You don't think your priest is going to agree with you?
No, he might. I agree. He might laugh, but when he thought about it,
No, that would mean Sterno would have to go to church.
Yeah,
that's the dilemma.
Mm.
He'd have to get out the house.
No, he'd be like, oh,
actually, physically, because he can't teleport there yet.
Not yet.
But he had to.
One day.
One day. I can see it. Yeah, Boogie. Oh, yeah.
Thinks he's Nightcrawler. Poof.
Bamf. But anyway, yeah.
All right. I'm done with that. What are we going to talk about now? Because I'm dealing with idiots here.
I don't think... Never mind.
So, what else is happening? Anything? I don't know.
When did Phil and Friendship Day change?
What, you missed? You didn't know because they changed the date?
Yeah.
It's always around July 4th in Virginia Beach.
Yeah. Right. Which, for those people that don't know, it's probably the biggest gathering of Filipinos every year. That usually happens around July 4th, like he just said.
It is a national thing, Filipino-American Friendship Day.
Mm-hmm. But
they celebrated in Virginia Beach with a big festival.
Right.
Yeah, and it's always around July 4th.
Which I thought would be either the second or the third, since the 4th was on a Monday.
I'm not sure what happened this year, like what the rationale was. But
so basically, whenever they can get the park that they celebrate at.
Sometimes, yeah. So something must have happened where they couldn't get it to coincide with the 4th.
A lot of logistics that go into it.
Yeah,
because sometimes July 4th trumps Phil and Friendship Day in Virginia Beach.
How dare they?
Sometimes, but I went. I had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I saw some pics.
It was, it was 100-degree heat, but actually this thing is near the beach, so it actually felt like 90.
So cold, yeah.
It did feel better.
I stuck with the shade, so it was pretty cool. We had a nice breeze going. It wasn't that bad when you weren't like directly in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it wasn't as humid either. Yeah, it was dry.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. After a while, I just I didn't even think about the heat. I didn't even think about it when I was there the whole time. I mean, I stay hydrated. I was more worried about the girls and the honeys and out there, and
Are you okay? You need me to give you some water? Are you good? That kind of thing, or what?
No, I just being me.
Okay.
And having them gravitate to me.
Okay.
I know you didn't see any of that when you were there, Sterno, because you repel them.
Yeah, magnetism works both ways, man. It can both attract and repel.
Like, oh no, there's Sterno. Let's get away. Hey, El Boogie. Hide us.
Hide us? I know, like, wow, it's getting mean now. But I had a good time too. I actually didn't see you at all.
The pics I saw, he wasn't with any girls at all. He was with Ghostface in the woods somewhere, man.
That was one picture.
They went for a nature walk together. Just two dudes, man.
We actually were way deep in the woods, and we ran into we actually ran into some girls out there.
Oh my gosh.
They're like, oh, surprise.
Way deep in the woods, huh?
Huh.
We did. We ran into a lot of couples who were out there just, walking. And then we saw 3 girls walking, and then we were way out there. And I was more worried about snakes and lizards and ticks. And I said, I could care less about getting than hanging out with these people. I just I don't want ticks in my crotch. So, yeah.
Who wants that?
No one. I don't think anybody's like, yeah, I want that.
And actually, we just walked that way, saying, "Hey, have you ever walked down this path?" And we were like, "No." We're like, let's go.
Adventurism, man. They were like Lewis and Clark all of a sudden, man. On Discovery.
We do that kind of thing. We go where no man has gone before. Although we have seen, when we got there was a lot of people there already.
Wasn't there like a trail or something?
I know.
Right? So someone had cleared it for you. Like, that's cool.
It did end at a swamp, which was pretty nasty. Like, that's the nastiest swamp. Let's not go anywhere near that because alligators,
leeches.
Yeah. Alligators?
I don't know. You don't know what's in that swamp.
Yeah, you don't know.
I mean, do we have alligators around here? That's what I'm...
Potentially.
Probably in that swamp.
They're probably a swamp monster. The swamp thing.
I was with you with Jesus teleports, but not with the swamp monster.
Are you saying it's impossible for something to be living in a swamp?
Not impossible, but improbable. But if it teleported, that'd be okay. Teleported there from some other planet.
Man, that is a fine line, isn't it?
Because you don't believe in alien life either, right?
What?
No, I don't. But I'm not gonna say there isn't any. But I think there's none.
I hope they teleport here. That would be.
I don't think there's intelligent alien life. I think there are
microorganisms, bacteria, protozoa,
all that. But I don't think there's men with big heads.
Single cell amoebas, man.
Green men crawling around some other.
Take us to your leader.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to Friendship Day. Sorry, but so yeah. Did you? Well, what performance did you get to see? I mean, I left before.
Everything was a local act. So if I do say who it is, it doesn't.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw the dancers. I saw Hawaiian dancers. I saw singers. Mm-hmm. They're all local acts. No national acts this year.
Right.
So it was good. So I mean, you didn't see any, did you?
No, I was actually.
You were in and out, weren't you, man?
No, I was there when they had a band playing. I was talking to the MCs, and then I was helping. I went back to the booth for our old alma mater, the Filipino American Student Association of Old Dominion University.
Did you buy something? Because they were selling food.
Yeah, I do, and I made a donation. Bought some cupcakes, bought some raffle tickets.
Nice.
So yeah, and then I was one of our friends, a local newscaster, Bonifacio Herrera. He was around there too. I was kind of helping him, kind of pointing out stuff that he could record. So that was kind of fun too. Yeah, he was he was like he missed the main parade part, but he did get some good footage. I ended up seeing his finished product. It was good.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, next year. Just remember it's around July 4th.
Yeah. Look for some information. Yeah, just to
Yeah. I was bewildered when I found out it was yesterday.
Did you go looking for it on 4th of July?
No, I just what do you call it? Multimedia popped up and like, oh, it was yesterday.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. It's cool. I enjoy it every year. Assume I'll be there every year. So I don't have to tell you I'm gonna be there. I am gonna be there. I'm telling you now, I'm gonna be there next year.
He's gonna be there.
Okay.
Unless
I was telling Ghostface that we were gonna perform next year.
Yeah.
What brought this on?
Abbott and Costello style, man, or what?
I don't know. I was asking him, what can we do? Can we sing? Can we rap?
There you go.
Are we gonna do dance?
One could be the MC, one's the hype man.
Poetry. I think that's what we came out on.
Oh man.
It was
I know you're big on the spoken word, so
yeah, spoken word poetry.
Yeah.
But I don't know Ghostface to be strong in poetry though, man.
Oh, because he keeps it inside.
Ooh.
When it gets unleashed,
Oh man.
He's a monster on the mic. You never heard his poem,
No.
Look at Me Now? Where he goes, look at me now. Because you don't see me, I see you. Look at me now. Something like that.
Something like,
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm already. Me too. I can't wait for next year.
I'm overwhelmed.
I think that was a Serena Paris song.
I have no idea.
Sterno, why wait, man? I think you should do your interpretive dance next year, man.
No.
On Phil Am Friendship Day.
I am going to put it in. I am going to fill out the application for you.
All right.
I will turn in the application.
The friendship of Filipino Americans, man.
Sterno's interpretive dance.
Oh, yes. Bravo.
Sure,
Bravo.
you do that.
So those of you who are involved with Phil Am Friendship Day in Virginia Beach,
You heard it here first. Sterno.
put it down. Prime time. Give them the main
The main event.
the main act.
Mm.
Give them a 2-hour slot.
Your feature.
They would ask me to write a skit. I might make it a 3-hour skit to fill up the time or
Oh
something.
my gosh.
Solo interpretive dance. If you do that,
Then,
I will do something.
I was gonna say, then you'll believe in teleportation if I do that. That will be enough to push him over.
No,
the
he
edge.
will let you live if it came down to the three of us, man.
I don't believe him. Yeah, it becomes.
Sterno, I remember the interpretive
I'll
dance
be
you
like,
did.
but you said. Yeah. If it comes to that situation, I'm pretty sure all bets are off.
I'm pretty sure it is too, man.
So
We're all
we all understand that. It's
clawing
understood.
and scratching, man. Phew. Bicycle.
Tell you should do something next year, Sterno. You should perform
Mm.
in some way. Like I said, it's whatever you want, because I'm doing it. I know you don't want to, but you need to release your inhibitions.
Yes, man.
Show
that support.
Have you ever performed at a Phil Am Friendship Day? I mean, I didn't know if you had during our college years. I'm not sure.
I did. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, okay. I haven't.
I've done a lot of the dances.
Okay. Yeah, I was pretty sure you had. I just couldn't remember if you had or not for sure.
I'm not afraid of the stage.
Stage is his friend.
Uh-huh.
Should be your friend too. So.
Yeah, I know you're not afraid of the stage either.
Mhm.
No. Okay. So we'll see you next year.
All right.
Yeah.
Mark this day.
All right. Anything else?
Nah, I guess I'm not.
Let's do a Tagalog word of the day then.
Sure. This is the part of the podcast where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. Neither Boogie or Butterfly or I are actual native speakers of Filipino or Tagalog. So if we get some aspect of the word incorrect, like its pronunciation, its use in sentences, some connotation in regards to its meaning, feel free to let us know because we really appreciate your feedback. But just keep in mind, this is a lighthearted thing that we do for our listeners, just so you can maybe show off some Filipino skills by dropping some language on people. So, does anybody have a word?
Pareho.
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 Pareho ang camiseta ni Sterno ni Brother Butterfly. I don't know.
Okay.
Pareho, am I right?
I don't think so. I don't know. Pareho. All lives are pareho.
Oh.
Pareho means alike or similar.
Pareho ang kotse ni Sterno ni kotse ni Boogie. Actually, it's not, but
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, just coming up with a sentence. So yeah,
That's a good one.
I'm coming up with something.
yeah. So let's make pareho our word of the day.
Pareho. Pareho ang babae sa dito. Ang ina.
What?
Just confusing everybody.
I know.
Pareho ang paa ni Sterno sa
I'm not gonna help you with this.
Ascension pareho sa teleportation.
I'm gonna Google this.
Actually, he ascended. That wasn't teleportation. He was ascending. So you see, like, hey, there he goes.
Yes.
But,
So
but I'm saying Pentecost when he
Yeah.
appeared to them. That's gotta be teleportation. If you can,
Is Pentecost teleportation.
Googling it.
go.
Teleporting and spirit travel as a Christian? There is something.
Oh, I hope it.
There's a YouTube video.
Teleportation in the Bible.
Uh-oh.
The supernatural miracles.
It suggests people being teleported. I don't know.
Look, he just
If it's in the Bible, you just
It's not in the Bible. It's people interpreting things as teleportation.
okay.
But is it?
Yeah, like I
This is
said,
what the argument is with this person's blog.
so we're not the first person to have this discussion about
of
teleportation.
course not, man. This has been around forever. You would think we'd be the first ones. No. We're just the ones that made it factual.
Kings 1810 through 1812.
Mm-hmm.
There's something. I'm not going to read it.
Oh, okay.
But whoever quotes Kings, that Bible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look, too much valuable, factual information.
It's not
here
factual.
That Boogie just, he don't even.
Are you saying the
present-
Bible's not factual?
He doesn't
Is that what you're saying?
He doesn't
So
wanna
are we taking the
I know,
Bible
I'm just kidding.
as a fundamentalistic?
No, we're not taking a fundamentalist view of the Bible. I don't believe the earth was made in 7 days, and I don't believe whatever.
In teleportation.
Well, the New Testament, though, there's a difference. There's a difference between the Old Testament and
If
the
you
New
don't
Testament.
believe the world was built in 7 days, there's a chance. I mean, you could believe something happened
Yeah.
in a sense.
As a Catholic, you believe certain things about
Yeah.
the Bible. That the Bible isn't.
You can't just line item pick what
No,
you
I'm
believe
saying that
in.
the Bible is not
Oh, we have
factual
gone
in certain parts. It's more of a story of the creation, the God's creation of his.
And he's saying teleportation is just a story, also.
Yes,
in
the
Bible.
Pentecost thing. You can't take it exactly like poof poof.
No, it's more like little staticky looking
Right.
digital. That's how it came down, or like the Next Generation kind.
And this blog I'm looking at, I mean, he's interpreting certain things.
Look, Boogie's he's doing the interpretive dance already, man.
Boogie the teleportation.
I mean, this one back. Here's one of his examples. Here's one of his examples of teleportation.
Okay,
Acts 8:38.
of course.
And he ordered the chariot to stop, and they both went down into the water, Philip as well as the eunuch, and he baptized him. When they came up out of the water, the Spirit of the Lord snatched Philip away, and the eunuch no longer saw him, but went on his way rejoicing. But Philip found himself at Azotus. As he passed through, he kept preaching the gospel. That, he said, is teleporting Philip.
I don't know about that.
He
one.
said, exactly. I'm like, this dude's doing all these
He just blacked out, man. And then when he came to,
he went into the water.
He drowned,
passed out, woke up somewhere else, and said, "Yo, how did I get here?" Teleportation.
I don't know. It can go either way.
Right.
This guy, his blog, Daniel Lovett. This is by far one of the most clear passages about teleportation.
It's clear.
See?
Okay.
It's interpreting.
Found himself, man.
Yeah.
No longer here, but there.
It doesn't specify,
traveling across from one port to another.
It doesn't specify how the angel got him from one place to another. That's the part I'm not sure. Did he carry him? Did he just take over his body, move him, or did he actually one place to, it doesn't specify. That's why I'm not sure.
It's like footprints. Was that teleportation, man, or
no? Those footprints. They walk.
He carried them in certain parts. That's why it's one set of prints. That's pretty much the gist of the whole thing. No, even not even close to the teleportation part in there. Let's not get crazy now.
All right. Make sure you visit our website, www.Sini-Gang.com.
Or email us at thecinigang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter @thecinigang.
Find us on Facebook on facebook.com/thecinigang. Or look for our videos on YouTube. Do a search for our URL, www.cini-gang.com, and you should be able to find some cool videos of us doing this podcast. So until next time, this is Sterno Supernova.
And this is Brother Butterfly.
And this is El Boogie, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and
Sigana.
That's like the happy ending thing from Wayne's World, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that's not teleportation. Get it straight. Let's do the super happy ending.
It's the power to turn back time.
I mean, the other part that makes that commercial creepy is his look at the end. He's like, he's not happy. He's like, it's weird.
But he gets to look to the camera. It's the nod to the public, man.
Yeah, but it's not like a knowingly mischievous kind of fun. It's more like I've turned back time, and it's not happy.
It's like, this is my career now.
This is what I've come to.
This is what I've come to. I was a legend.
This is him defeated. And this is where the road has taken me.
I want to turn back time myself, man. Go back to my glory days, man. When I was living on a prayer.
Yeah.
I don't
know. Poor Bon Jovi. So thanks for watching. Tune back for our next episode. Till then, take care.